Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday Fun Day. We got a big playoff weekend here. KO, how you doing this morning?
Doing good. Had a busy morning actually, hanging some curtains and getting some stuff done around the house. So,
Is that the curtains? Is that your backdrop behind you? Is that what I'm seeing?
no, if you looked at my office right now, it is a disaster. We've been like redoing a couple other rooms in the house, and so that
Oh,
means
that's right.
everything from every other room is in this room. I'm like tucked in this corner, surrounded by furniture and clothes and bedspreads and everything. So, um,
That's right. It's
but
homey and comfortable.
that's right.
You're
That's
surrounded.
right.
So we
Yeah.
are like 31 days ahead this morning. So everybody was thinking we were going to be late, and we were actually ahead. So I had set up the stream, and for some reason it defaulted to February 11th. I'm not sure why, but
That's funny.
yeah. But good to be here, Scott. Man, it was a rough night for you. I know the
Yeah.
Packers. I couldn't believe that game. I was just astonished. We watched it, and the first half was great. Was
I was refing. I had to go ref some fights last night locally, which was a lot of fun. I was bummed I was missing the game though, but I got home in time to watch the fourth quarter. Uh,
so you got to
and
see the good part.
my wife was in bed. She was just falling asleep, and as I walked in, told her good night, and she was like, "Yeah, your Packers are on." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go watch them." And I was like, "Yeah, they're up 21-6 when I walked in." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I don't trust it
Yep.
because of what happened last time." And I think I jinxed it right there because sure enough, Bears put together a freaking crazy good
Yeah.
fourth quarter. So
The Bears
that,
defense came out on fire after that half. I'll tell you that.
they did. They did.
And then the Packers looked like they pulled like a Buffalo Bills. They played half the game and didn't show up the other half. So yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was pulling for him.
Well, what's going on your way?
Well, we got so there was a big game here in Charlotte yesterday with the Panthers and the Rams, and the Panthers played well. I thought they were going to hold off Stafford, man. Contender for MVP this year, and they lost it at the very end of the game. I couldn't believe it.
Did they really? I
They
kept
did,
so
yeah,
um I was at the fights as well during that game, and I was looking at the score, and the Panthers were up
yeah,
last time I checked. So
yep. I couldn't believe it. I thought they had that game wrapped up, and man, Stafford was lighting it up. Carolina was lighting it up, and everybody was really excited here. It's honestly, it's been a long time since the Panthers have been in the playoffs. It's been quite a long time. So, every anytime that the Panthers are in the playoffs, we do a thing at the school where we do like a Panthers Pride for the students, and it's interesting because our area here in Charlotte is it's like so transient. We have people from all over the place here. I think there's more people from outside of the Carolinas than there are in the Carolinas. So we allow the students to wear, their karate uniforms, belts, pants, but they're allowed to wear, their team
mm,
uniforms or sweatshirts, something to represent their team. And yeah, so there was the first day we had a majority of them were Bills, actually, which was crazy. Mostly Josh Allen, imagine that. And then the next day we had, I think, more Panthers. And then it was a little mixture of someone wore like a Alabama or Auburn. I don't, but for their college team because they don't watch pro football, I guess. But yeah, so it was really cool to see. So the kids had a really, really good time. I wish I had some pictures I could show. I'll pull some up next week. But yeah, it was really cool to see the kids in there. And Josh Allen has never kicked so good in his life. So
yes, Boydern, you are correct. We lost because of
yep.
the kicker.
Kickers, man. So we got the big Bills game today against Jacksonville, who Jacksonville has been on fire, man. Trevor Lawrence, that team is playing amazing. Their defense is playing great, especially the run defense. And one of the things that scares me about this game, and I think it's because I'm having flashbacks of the 1990 season. We played the Super Bowl against the Giants, and the missed field goal. We lost that Super Bowl over a missed field goal, and our kicking situation right now is not good. So we are playing against probably the best kicker in the league right now by far. And I hope our kicker's playing. As far as I know, he is. But he's probably just not much younger than me. I think he's in his mid 40s, maybe. He just came off of the little league football field, coaching his kids football. And we brought up another kicker this week that I think he played with, I think the Redskins or Commanders, whatever they are now, Washington. So we do have another kicker that they brought on. I don't know which one of them is playing. I think last week, I feel like they had Prater out just to be safe. I think his quad locked up a little bit from the really cold weather. At least this week, the game's going to be in Jacksonville, so the weather is going to be warmer. So hopefully it'll be a better situation for him with the issues he's got going on. But it's going to be a really good game. I tried to get tickets for this game. It was expensive. So, because it's not too far of a drive from here. I think it's like 5.5 hours. So I would have been willing to do the drive yesterday after work, hang out with some of the Bills backers groups last night and then go to the game, drive back. But it was insanely expensive if you want to bring a family. Holy cow. So,
Oh yeah,
I
I
mean,
can
the
only
ticket
imagine.
prices, I think it was like $1,100 for 2 tickets, man. So,
Phew.
and we had, I think 5 of us were looking at going. So it would have been a hefty ticket, and those are for like not even like really good seats. And then we had the chance of like pretty heavy rains here last night, which we really didn't get a whole lot. A little bit of wind, but other than that, not too bad. But so we get to enjoy it in the comfort of our own homes, and I get to be here, so I'm excited about that.
Nice.
But
Yeah, it is
it's
a.
gonna be a good game.
Uh, I went to a UFC event 2 years ago in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun, and the energy was fun. Football's a little better, but MMA, I will, unless I'm reffing at one, I'll probably never go to another UFC event
Yeah.
because you had to pay a crap ton of money to get up front,
Yep.
which we didn't do. We had decent seats, not great, and you just with fighting, it's so intricate. I think you basically we were watching the big screens the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm like, okay, we paid all this money, we traveled all this
Yep.
way to like watch the screens. The energy, like I said, was cool, but fighting, I think I'll be watching from home from now on.
Yeah, I'm in the
But
same boat. I've been to a couple of UFC fights. I went to one of the very first ones. I mean, this is way back in the day. I went in Buffalo, New York before they were outlawed in New York for a while. And it was the old school, like round robin, where 2 guys would fight and then they'd go back to the dressing room. The next 2 would come out, and it was a round robin that night. So I remember being at that event, and it was the same thing. It's like you're watching the Jumbotron, so you can get a good look. And I have a habit of anytime I'm watching TV, I fall asleep. I fell asleep at the event because it was such a long event with that many fights, and it was, but that was the first one I went to. And then I went to another one here in Charlotte one of the weekends. And it was honestly kind of a shit show because we had decent seats. We went with a bunch of guys from the Jiu-Jitsu Academy, and there was another jiu-jitsu school sitting in front of us. And, you would think there could possibly the potential of, rival schools getting into a battle. These jackasses were fighting against each other, throwing popcorn at each other. 2 of them get into like a fight, like a real fight in the stand sitting in front of us. And there had to be like 21 of them in front of us in the 2 rows. So one of the guys that got in the fight, his brother was fighting on the main card. He gets kicked out of the event with their whole academy. They didn't even get to see the fights. This happened at the beginning of the night.
oh
It
my
was
gosh,
hilarious. So for us, it was great because we had nobody sitting in front of us. We had like 2 rows of seats, but it was the same thing though. You're watching the Jumbotron, to get a good look. And even with the close-up seats, if you get like the front row seats or the closer seats, you still have to deal with the cage, the guys doing the film work, all that kind of stuff. So
yep.
it can be really difficult to see. I know when we used to go to your fights and watch, it was the same thing. We'd be up close, which was awesome. You're right there in the mix. But you miss. So you got to look up at the TVs, and it's almost like counterproductive. So I'm in the same boat. I would rather stay home and watch the fights in the comfort of my own home. I can walk 20 steps to go to the bathroom. I could walk, 20 steps to go to the refrigerator if I need to. If I fall asleep, no harm done. I'm near my bed. So,
It's not $16 for a beer.
that too. Yeah. Right. Yeah. It is expensive. I got to tell you, professional sports are getting expensive.
Yeah.
So I know,
Yeah.
like Buffalo, where I grew up, is a very small, I think it's like number two behind Green Bay, probably for small events, small town. And it's getting expensive. I talked to a lot of people, and they did not go to as many games this year because of the expense of the tickets. And then, the other thing is the better team your team is playing, the more expensive those tickets are going to get, right? Because there's higher demand. But, for a lot of the guys, especially the guys and gals that I grew up with and went to school with, we all have kids. So if you're going to these events and you're taking your kids too, it turns into a pretty expensive day. I mean, you're spending the same amount of money on one football game you could have spent less on a vacation somewhere really nice. So it's yeah, it's fun, but it is expensive. It's getting expensive, I'll tell you that. So
Well, that's why I like reffing the fights. I get the best seat in the house.
yeah, and you don't have to pay. You get paid.
I get paid. uh, so speaking of that, last night before we get into some Upland stuff, I was reffing a fight last night. Super heavyweight kickboxing match.
Hmm.
One guy was 275. The other guy was 360 pounds. There was over 600 pounds of man fighting
Hmm.
in that ring, and I was the ref. I looked like a little fly on the wall. Like and so they're that big, right? So literally, 45 seconds into the fight, they're just leaning on each other because they have no gas tank whatsoever. And in kickboxing, I got to split them up,
Uh-huh.
right? First of all, they're the sweatiest humans on the planet, and I
Yep.
was like, oh my god, I was drenched after the fight because I had to keep breaking them up. And second of all, they can basically just flick me away,
Hmm.
like with their pinky finger. Um, so I'm in there like I look like a little kid trying to break up these two massive giants. And I was like, guys, break it up. I had to yell, um, and then they were so tired. And you're trying to help the show, like you want the show to be good for the promoter and stuff. And the third round, probably about three times, I split them up,
Hmm.
and they both walk away, and their hands are down, and and I grabbed their gloves every time. I was like, and I picked their hands up, and
Yep.
I said fight, and they just like could barely keep their hands up. It was not a great fight. It was interesting to ref, but it was it was super slow, Chion. Um, at first, I was worried for about the first 30 seconds, and then I was like, oh, I'm like 5 times faster than these guys, so I was just dodging them.
So have you ever? Yeah, I was going to say, have you ever been in there? Because I've never, refed like MMA fights in person. I've done lots of karate matches, and I've had some close calls in sparring to almost getting kicked or hit when you're getting in
Yeah.
there close, trying to see the action. Have you had any close calls, or have you ever been nicked in one of those matches, or do you kind of stay back and you know better?
Haven't been hit, so the cage that we are in is a very small cage because it's a small
Uh,
promotion. It's a small promotion. So, man, I feel like I'm fighting in there because I have to dodge everybody, and so I had to be pretty active last night, like especially against like the 135ers. Those little guys that are just everywhere, all over the place. Um, and then last night the guy got rocked, not knocked out, but like, and it's amateur, so he got rocked twice back to back. He didn't
mm,
really know where he was still on his feet, but like
uh,
looking down, he didn't really know where he was. So I stepped in and stopped the fight, but the guy didn't know where he was. He he felt me step in, wrapped around my waist to try to tackle me, ended up pushing me and the other fighter up against the cage.
oh man.
And so, the other fighter was stopping, but this guy didn't know where he was.
Mm.
And so I had one guy pinned up against the cage, and I had the other guy around my waist, and I was going, "Hey, hey, wrong guy." The fight's over. And finally he came to, so I had to defend that one. And then the other time, a heavyweight got knocked out cold.
Mm.
Um, and I stepped in, stopped the fight, and then as soon as he opened his eyes, he tackled me.
Yeah.
Which happens, but
Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm ready for it now. But the other fighter stepped in to try to help me because he was like twice my size. This heavyweight was tackling me. Uh,
That's too funny.
but it's fun. I still get the little bit of a adrenaline, from being in there, getting to ref. So
I've been hit in sparring matches, not in tournaments. You have a little bit more room in the tournaments. There's only two people fighting, but in class, I'll find where you have like multiple groups out there, and you're kind of weaving in between all of them to get around and check out what's going on. And I got kicked in the ass one time pretty bad, and by one of the kids, one of my younger kids, and thank God I wasn't turned the other way because that could have been a bad day. But yeah, you got to be careful when you're moving around when you got like 7, 8, 10 groups, depending on who you got out there and the space that you're dealing with. So it's funny.
Boydern's right. We need some ref cam.
So I seen him post that, so I might have to lend you my my meta
Yeah,
glasses.
You keep talking about those. Those sound pretty cool.
Yeah, these I really like them. They're pretty cool. I got to get a little better with them. I got to get Gen X Jono to help me out a little bit, and teach me how to use them a little bit better. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Now I didn't spend the biggest amount you can spend on them. I got like the mid-tier glass, I guess. But the new ones, I think you can actually, when you're looking through the lens, you can actually like see the text. Like if somebody's texting, you could actually read it in like a window. I guess it's in the lens, or you see it outside of the lens or something. I heard it's pretty cool. I don't have that particular one. And the one I have, though, I love it. It's it's great for video. It's good for photos. The battery life is really good. I've been using it a lot for music, actually, because I don't like to have headphones on, and the speakers are really good on it. Because I had them on, I think I was doing racing or something the other day, which that's a sore subject right now. We'll get into in a minute. But I had these Ray-Ban glasses on, and I had my music going, and I had it on, I guess, a little bit loud, and my wife was trying to talk to me, and I didn't know it. And so the speakers are really good. So even though it's like not right over your ear, it's actually behind it. The sound quality is amazing. It really is good.
Interesting. I'll have to try this out.
But I do like them. I definitely like them. Next time we get together, I'll have to let you play with them a little bit. They're pretty cool, and you can download right from your glasses into your phone or however. I know you can live stream from them too, and I think on Facebook Live. I think you can do that, is what John was telling me, because when we went to that whiteout football game in Buffalo last year, when we were doing the Gen X stuff, he had his glasses on. The game was a Sunday night game, and typically he does his Gen X live stream. His big one is on Sunday nights. So he brought the glasses, he brought his phone, and at our seats at the football game, he was doing his podcast while he was live streaming, and he was watching the game through the glasses. And I think he was able to share like some of the game, with his listeners. So it was pretty cool. I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff, but I'm going to learn. So
that's pretty sweet.
Well, racing. So
well, before we get into that, we need a hashtag for today.
Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. So who do you guys think is going to win the game today? Bills or Jags? You obviously know who I'm going for.
No, you're going for the
Bills. I'm going Bills by 3. I'm thinking 27-24, somewhere in there.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think the Jags got a good chance there. I was looking at their schedule. They actually had a pretty tough schedule this year. They did well.
Yeah.
While you're getting that hashtag ready, let's do some shout outs. We got RDP in the house. We got Chion in the house. Good to see you. Boy Dern, the agency, Yanis89, City Pigeon, Dr. Tid, Coach Funk. What's up, everybody? Tiago. B Manfu. Good to see you, Coach Funk. And Jared Shot jumping in there. What's up, everybody? Thanks for jumping in today. And what is the hashtag for today, SC?
I'm contemplating. I keep going back and forth here. Let's see. Oh, for some reason this is not connecting. What is going on here?
Having issues over there?
Yeah, actually, it's for some reason the bot is supposed to load the chat to, and it's not. So I don't know if it's going to populate. Hashtag cook. Put that in. Okay, it's working. It's working fine. It's just not showing the chat on that
Okay.
preview window. Okay, cool. Sweet. Chun is in the first one in there. Nice job. All right, we'll give that a few seconds to get you guys in there, and we'll get some UPPIES given away.
Well, you want to jump in? Yeah, we'll do some UPPIES here in just a minute. You want to jump into some race chat while we're?
If we have to, yeah. I guess we have to. We have to cover it. Let's rip the. What's that?
Did I lose
What
this?
the heck? There we go.
What?
Okay.
What's going on over there?
I just, you forget, like when there's things in front of you and you're trying to get them out of your way. The microphone was in front of me and it was in the way, so I moved it. And then I forgot you can't hear me without it. So, all right, we're back though. What were we talking about? Racing.
We're on racing.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna share.
rip the scab off the wound.
I'm gonna share my screen here. Bring up the. I do not know what SC's got going on over there.
All right. I had a cord stuck. So I was feeling like I was like this close to the camera.
You're like getting your workout in over there.
I am.
Up,
I'm
down,
already
up,
sweating.
down, all
I think
around.
I'm sweating because of the game today. I'm a little stressed about this game.
I can tell you're a little on edge over there.
All right.
All right, I got the leaderboard pulled up whenever.
Thanks,
whenever you settle
June.
down.
That's exactly what I was looking for.
You're all discombobbled.
All right. All right. What are we doing? Where are we at?
We're trying to share
Okay.
my screen.
All right, we're gonna get there. We are going to get there. There we go. Okay.
It's probably hard for you guys to see on
Yes,
screen.
it is.
So it's actually, geez, it's on my laptop and it's hard to see.
I can't even see it with my reader glasses. Damn.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's
Nope,
a lot
can't.
better.
Well, yeah, you guys can't see the names though. Anyway, our top 12 racers for the season: City Pigeon, Crowley, Batistu, Cruiserito, JR Wheels, D6, myself, JH, Quate made it in there, Cal Trading Co., Jerishad, and Wanderer sneaking in that 12th spot. Man, SC Kicker and Funky Beats just missing out by 2 points with 98 points for the season. Foreskin there at 93 points. Ace Vape with 90 and Ace with 76. Chion, you're there with 75. And then Lilyfield right there. I really enjoyed having Lily out there this season. She did great.
Yeah, that was awesome seeing her out there. I know I've actually raced with her on the it's been a little bit, but on the kart tracks, and she was always good with the karts. And it was good to see her get in there and do some racing. She's been doing a great job.
Tiny C420 is also new to well, at least to this circuit. So Tiny C did good. Picasso and Trinity Prop, Boyleman, Mike Benzie, Bajo, Cudibo, and Akapropi and Wamawa. So anyway, it was so another frustrating Friday of racing. I need to race more with people, is what I'm realizing. I can figure out the tracks pretty well and put up good times. But maybe it's my timing with blocking and getting around people is just not very good. So I'm going to be working on that for the next season, doing some more races with people. I get blocked. It's so much and it's so frustrating. And it's part of the game. I'm not mad at anybody.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's the game, but
it'd be interesting to see, like how the mechanics change with the blocking, because if you block that hard in a real race, both cars are going to be damaged pretty bad. So you wonder, like, when damage comes, is it going to make some changes to the mechanics of the cars and how they how they work on the field?
Yeah, I mean the regular blocking, like if you just run into the back of somebody, I mean, it can't it can't be exactly like real life. I mean, there has to be.
No.
I think the skidding is a good mechanic to simulate having to
Yep.
put on your brakes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the crashing like directly into somebody, that has to be solved eventually, like where you both come to a dead standstill.
Or at least go into a skid where it does slow you down all the way, right? Something.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the damage is an interesting point to that. Um, so yeah, I did not make the finals again this time. I was able to make the final 12, so we'll see how that goes this Friday at 2 p.m. I'm excited. I really want to make that final race, so I have not run the track yet this week, so I want to start today hitting some practice runs.
Mm-hmm. I don't have to worry about that this week, I guess.
City brings up a good point. There's talk of damage by players, but never mentioned by Upland.
Right. That is true.
I don't know if I realized that. So yeah, maybe damage, maybe not damage. Got a visitor.
Hold on. My wife locked my dog in the room and he's not happy. Hold on.
More exercise for SC, getting up and down. Yeah, that was a tough track. I could not figure out the 1R on that track. I had to do the 1E. That was the best time I could put up. But the 1R is also like on the straightaways were just passing me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't. I had a hard time keeping up. And then because then they would block me, or brake check me, and so I just had a rough time.
I was racing it pretty good. I was getting some pretty good times, like in practice runs, the day of, or the days leading up to the race and stuff. And I felt like I was hitting some decent times. And then, man, the morning of, every time I raced, my times were awful. And then so in the first race, in the qualification run, the qual, my car ran really weird. It was like pulsating a little bit, and then it got to one point where it looked like it did like it looked like the car hit the brakes and the ass end came up a little bit and there was smoke, and it paused for just a second and then it kept going though. But so my qualification time was awful, and I kind of took a chance a little bit when I figured out I was going to finish in like the last spot. I decided to boost right off the bat, and somebody had slid over and blocked me. And so that killed a boost, and it just kind of, I was starting to catch up, and then I hit a boost, and I thought I was in one place on the track, I think, and I was in a different place. And I hit the boost into a turn, and so that really burned two of my boosts. So it just didn't race well, didn't perform well.
And it's tough too. It's tough. Well, I say it's tough, but I mean everybody's got the same thing. Our first, man, it was a little shock. We had a nice week and a half off. It was very relaxed, and then our first full week back last week was insane.
Ours was the same way. It was absolutely nuts.
So I did not have a lot of time last week and stuff. Yeah, not complaining. It was a good week. It was just, but going from being relaxed and being lazy to like craziness every day was tough. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. Hopefully I can put up some good times, make that final race. That would be awesome.
And then how about Cal? I think it was the second time in a row. Jesus took the wheel. Man, Jesus is taking care of Cal. Yeah.
He is, man. At least 2 weeks now. Make it to the finals as a Ghost Rider out there. Jeez.
How did he finish in the second race? I don't remember. In the finals? Where did he finish?
Not so well in the finals. But obviously he made the top 2 in the qualifier. So that was that's pretty great. Maybe we just need to let the cars run by themselves. Maybe we're messing it up.
So I actually trialed that. I ran the car in every scenario possible on the track and let Jesus take the wheel. And I don't think it got over a 309. I think a 309. And That was the lowest I seen. But his ran like a 305, didn't it, in the qualifier?
Yeah,
Or in
all
the
by
first
itself.
race, I mean, all by
Yeah,
itself.
yeah, yeah. That was pretty wild. Um, hey, it is what it is.
And that was off of the mobile, right? He was on mobile, I think. Well, mobile, but it
I
was the AI racer, I guess.
yeah,
I got to
yeah.
get better internet. I need CP's internet. CP, who are you using for internet? He's
Awesome.
got
Well,
the upgraded internet package with Car Boost or something.
looking forward to that on Friday. Um, let's see what are the before we get to uppies and stuff. There was a lot of talk on uppies this week. I'm gonna refresh. I'm floating out of nowhere. A lot of chat this week on the look of the map. Improvements were made, especially like with the blue lines. But I did want to bring up Stockton today. This was way better. I'd be okay with this if this was
Mm-hmm.
the look of the own property. That was better for sure. But I did the treasure rush in Stockton this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I did okay. But like, man, I feel like so first of all, on mobile, the properties are all screwed up. So I started the rush on mobile because I
Mm-hmm.
can go a little faster on mobile, but then I had to switch immediately to the desktop because the properties were getting all messed up. Uh, anyway, they were like all showing up green, like to mint, and
Oh.
I couldn't send to the right properties. But when you get so when I was like up in here,
Mm-hmm.
come on properties. Um, yeah, this is
Too
uh,
similar.
too similar
Yeah.
still. I mean, and when you're going fast, and you're trying to treasure rush or trying to
Mm-hmm.
treasure hunt, the, I'm okay with the gray. A lot of people don't like the gray. I wholeheartedly believe that is because of life coming. It's going to be a lot easier to plant your seeds, see your plants that you put on your properties. Um, so that's why I think that's happened, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm fine with this green. Um, this white is not working for me, especially trying to do a competitive hunt this morning.
So the white ones are
Uh,
just the unminted.
yeah,
Okay.
so I mean, look here, and then there was somebody in chat that was colorblind, and I was like,
I
golly,
was
that
just going to ask that question because my son's colorblind. I wonder how the shades affect them. If it all looks
look
the same.
well, and these unminted ones, and somebody might be able to correct me in chat. I think unminted and locked properties are like extremely similar as well, if not the same.
Hmm.
So how the hell do you
Yeah. How do you
tell
know?
between those? So yeah, so the screen pops up. You got to make a decision quick. I lost. I probably should have had about 15 treasures this morning. I got 11.
Hmm.
Um, because so many wrong clicks, and it was just too similar, too difficult to do. So again, I'm okay with the gray. I'm okay with the green. I'm okay with the blue outlines. Um, the white
Mm-hmm.
that is frustrating. Also, I want one of these properties. Aren't those weird?
Oh wow! Look at that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty cool.
And there's quite a few of them. Look at that. It's
Wow.
probably close to 8,000 mint. 132. You can't do anything with it except that. I mean, the one put a little micro on it. That's pretty cool.
You could put a
But
fence all the way around it.
yeah, there you go.
Case in the whole neighborhood, right? It'd be like one of those neighborhoods that they build and they put the stone around it. Like a country club.
What would be better would be like a kiosk right there, like a little taco stand or something on the corners. Um. Anyway, that was my. Anybody in chat had any
I like
opinions
the
on
fatter
the.
lines. I definitely like the fatter lines on the blue, but because before that, I was having a really hard time finding my props with that super, super thin blue line.
Yeah, yeah, much better. I'm okay with that. Oh, and I'm still not okay with the. I mean, look right here. There's 4 buildings being built right here.
Mm,
You can't see. You
yeah,
can't see, and
that's a little frustrating. It's very difficult to see. They're like completely transparent.
they could make the construction silhouettes, I guess you would call them,
Mm-hmm.
darker, maybe
Yeah.
darker, or something. Make them like a darker shade of gray to
Mm.
stand out. And something. Um,
Or put a construction symbol up or something so you can tell there's something there. It's just really difficult to see.
yeah, I don't like that because I like to see what's being put up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all right, we are nearing the end of the season, so I have. Let's see. If you guys want me to look you up, just let me know in chat. I will look up the.
Yeah, RDP, that's a good point. That would make them show up a little bit better because of the difference in the color.
Hang on. Aha. Individual. No, not that one. Where's the snapshot? Where's the snapshot of.
You're looking for the keep going down.
Well, is this the right one though? I don't think that's the right one.
That
They did a snapshot of your influence score and residence in the beginning of the season.
oh, I'm not sure where that is. I thought you were looking for the gamified earnings.
Ah, found it. I have been in a pickle, and I have decided that I am going for the completionist badge. Okay, good lord. So I have managed. Uh, so this was my snapshot at the beginning. 275
Mm-hmm.
residents at the moment. So I should be able. At the moment, I've got 274.
Oh,
Now I completed a micro today in Hyde Park. I'm completing 2 micros tomorrow, and then I mean, by the 15th, honestly, I should have like 7 more small structures built in Hyde Park. So, and I have ornaments for them. So I think that that's going to get my residents where I need them to be. So not as, and if I have to, I can go buy a property with a resident or two,
mm.
if it stays the same, that is. Things have definitely leveled out a little bit. It's not changing as drastically for me. However, this is not good for my account, but just the competitiveness in me, I just wanted to that completionist badge. I wanted that block explorer and keep my streak alive with that. So I needed 1,083 influence score.
Mm.
Let me just tell you guys what I am sitting at 1,075. I have completed um this season 4 large service structures in Hyde Park. Okay, and I was down well over 100, almost close to 200 from there. I finally, halfway through the season, started to figure out that I needed to build elsewhere. So I started building elsewhere, uh, and made big progress.
Mm-hmm.
I have completed. I guess I'll just show. It doesn't matter.
Can you? I was going to have you pull up mine while you're up there. I was going to see where I was at when you're
Yeah,
done.
I'll pull it back. I'll let you guys know. So I in downtown South Las Vegas, um, I completed 3 service structures. Got 178 points for the 3 service structures. That has countered my LA. So that 1,083 was all in LA. Now that's 883, so I've lost 300 points in LA. And then, so I built downtown south. I got those. I have bought 8, 14, 22, 28. I've bought 28 more service points. So, and I've spent about 300,000 UPX on those service points. Just to be at 1,075. And so, and I don't have any more service structures. So I'm either going to buy some or I am willing, if anybody has wiggle room in their influence score, I am willing to rent your service structure for a day or two. That I don't know, we can work out a deal, 10,000 UPX or something. I just want this badge in that block explorer. That's all I want. But anyway, it has been a struggle. Let me know in chat if anybody else has had some struggles on keeping that score up. I do, but I've already set my strategy for next season though. Obviously, I'm going to be building up Hyde Park, but I'm going to get some other builds close to being finished elsewhere because those are going to be better for my score, and then I can complete those in the season. And that, granted, that is if they keep the tasks the same, right? So, or is it going to be more? Is it going to be two points or 2 resident scores? So
Yeah.
who knows? But I am going to set myself up to do that next season, whether or not the task is the same, which we won't know for a while. But, all right, you want me to pull you up? That's
Yeah.
enough on
Let me see where my snapshot started. I'm pretty sure I'm up.
Okay. Oh wow, you had more residents. So you had 346 residents.
Okay, my residence is way down.
Agency, hit me up. All right, will do. And you got a lot of my UPX, by the way. I've been buying seeds like crazy. Thanks for putting those up there, agency. All right, where's your residence at?
So my residence score went down to 319. It was at 326 yesterday. It just dropped 7. I'm not sure why. And then my influence score is up 118.
Holy
So
crap.
I'm up to 318.
So we're in different boats.
111.
You have your influence score up and your residents are down.
So my influence and my uppie score has been pretty consistent. They're really close. They've been close all the way. I've got 319 and 318, and they've kind of stayed at that kind of a level.
So are you going to attempt? Well, actually, okay, you can still get the completionist badge in the block explorer because you missed the one task, but you burn the pass, so you get one you get one freebie. So, but you're gonna have to gain. Oh gosh,
I need like
46
30,
minus
28.
19. You need like 28 residents. So you're gonna have to go. You would have to go buy those probably.
Yep. What do we got? 2 weeks? Not even?
You have 4 days.
Oh, shit. Whew, that's going to be tough.
Yeah. You gonna go for it or still thinking about it?
We'll see. I got to get through this Bills game before I concentrate on anything else.
Boyd Dern wanted me to look him up. Boyd Dern, you had 166 residents, and you had a 51 influence score. Want me to be nosy? I can go check on you. You now have 166 uppies, Boydern. Where am I? 166. Oh, you have the same amount. Interesting. So you need one more uppie, Boydern. One more resident. And then you have 82 influence score. So you're good on the influence score. You need one more resident, it looks like. And you're good to go.
No, it's not too bad.
Chiun said he's up.
Cal Trading Co. says this has been solid too.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, interesting stuff there. So it definitely took some time to figure out the strategy to get that influence score going. So as of now, unless they change it, I've got a decent plan. But if you are focused on that, or if you want to get that score up, which I am focused on that, because how is that going to come into play in the future? You know,
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
for
know.
sure. It seems to me like it's going to be kind of an important thing.
So I'll be building in Hyde Park, and I also have a few side projects going on too, just to kind of keep that score going in the right direction. I do want to show the property. It's actually pretty cool. I'll show what I did. I had some fun. Gosh, sorry guys. Every time I switch screens, it does something weird. Dun, dun. So I wanted to make a one-stop shop for vehicles. So this right
Nice.
here is the oil change center on the right. That's not built yet. You've got your tire shop, car wash, auto repair center, oil change center, and a hot dog stand. Because everybody,
Nice.
you got your workers right here. They're gonna be hungry. I also like making properties that makes sense. At least to me, it does. You know, cars could come in here, go through the wash, come out, and leave right to here. You could park your cars here for the maintenance. Oil change goes in there, tires go in there. So like I just left room for traffic basically. Put a little taco stand there or a hot dog stand. So that was my project that I worked on over here.
Nice.
And your kind of one-stop auto shop property. It's pretty fun.
Did those just finish up?
Those finished up yesterday.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, the car wash was done, and then these two finished up yesterday.
Very
I think
cool.
so.
Those
Yeah.
are okay. Those are in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are so
Nice.
this was my
Downtown South. Yeah, I've
yeah.
got a build somewhere over there. I just put up.
Now everybody else, you stay away from downtown south. It's my side project. No, I'm just kidding. I am curious though.
I'm in downtown east, I think. I can't remember
When
now.
when I started building, it was like 220
Mm-hmm.
on the like 220-ish, not exact.
Okay.
Look at that. 189. So yesterday we jumped up downtown south, jumped up 16 spots.
I don't see it. Are you showing something?
Oh, sorry. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. So downtown south jumped 16 spots yesterday
Wow.
with those two structures finishing up.
You got me all
Just
excited when you said we jumped up. I thought we jumped up and I didn't see it, meaning
actually,
we, Hyde Park.
um, yeah. So the strategy I went with was I went and found a place that actually had a lot of living units.
Mm-hmm.
So downtown South actually had quite a few living units, but their service score, I think when I started, was like 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I found like a bad service score with a lot of potential residents.
Yeah.
Because the occupancy is still only 17%. So I mean, there's still a ton of residents that could be in downtown South.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so if you put some service structures in there, it's gonna boost that up. So, and I felt like that would give me more influence points. That was my thinking. So
Morning,
it and it
Shaq.
and it seemed to work.
Got Ant-Man in the house. Good to see you. Who else has jumped in here recent? Rob, Stadium Chasers is in here. Hail the I Am. Good to see you. I think KO got everybody else. Crombus is in the house. Jerishad, good to see you. Go Bills.
Hyde
Wolf
Park,
Warner.
Hyde Park
Janice
picked up
89.
some
Sorry, go ahead.
residents today. Hyde Park picked up some residents today, 26. So
We
I
did
have
have
noticed
the ice rink finished over on West Boulevard over there.
Oh, nice.
And I think I got something else. I think I have one of those high-end boutique. I think one of those is going up.
You know what? Let's go to Uplytics here and take a look. Oh, by the way, I know this has been out for a while, but I just started using it. Dun, dun, dun. No, not that. Tools. This is awesome. If you go here to tools and treasure hunt,
Mm-hmm.
it keeps track of your treasure hunt stats. You can go here today, 7 days, and 30 days.
Nice.
I did a few treasure hunts this morning. 30 days. I'm up 33,000 UPPIES.
Very nice.
That's from 207 hunts.
Mm-hmm.
How many is that per day? By 30? 5, 6,
About
7.
15.
It's only 6 or 7 hunts a day.
Oh, okay. So did.
So 6 or 7 hunts a day and up 33 thousand UPPIES and also up Sparklet as well. It's taken me. Oh, that's weird. It says 207 spawns, but 234 chests. I wonder if the treasure rush chests are counted in that. That's why that number is different. Average of 4.92 sends. Where's the Sparklet? Huh. I thought it showed the Sparklet. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's Sparklet found. Duh. 165 Sparklet over the month. Ratio is 4.9%, which
Okay.
is right at 1 in 20 chests. So anyway, I thought it was super cool if you treasure hunt. I think this also shows that you don't have to be a crazy treasure hunter to make some UPPIES and some Sparklet every month.
Yep.
I mean, 5 takes me about 60 to 90 seconds for a hunt. So doing 6 hunts a day takes me about less than 10 minutes. And that's what you can make from it. So
Hey, Dopest crew. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
City says it counts the rushes as well. So that's why my
Yeah, I just saw that.
chests are different than the spawns.
Hmm.
Let's go look at Hyde Park real quick. There are some good deals in Hyde Park right now. Not financial advice, but there are some good UPPIES and USD sales. So if you're looking to pick up some more props in Hyde Park, a few people over the last week or so have put up some UPPIES and USD properties for sale. The floor kind of went up real quick, and it's starting to level out a little bit. So if you want a few more props, there's some good deals. Definitely got our Sparklet up, guys. We got 1.4 million Sparklet up, just under. So that's doing well. Everything else seems to be pretty steady. I did notice we're at 23.1% built out. 80% of our owners are active in the last 30 days.
Morning, Puppet. Good to see you.
We're approaching 2,000 completed builds.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome. And let's go look at construction. What do we got finishing up today? So really tomorrow, I guess, late at night, we got a townhouse, we got a micro tomorrow, we got a pet shop tomorrow from Dizzy, we got a coffee shop tomorrow from Dizzy.
No, that's Too Stupid to Win's got that one, I think. Coffee
Oh,
shop.
you're right.
Yep.
Sorry. Too Stupid. I've got another micro finishing tomorrow, and we've got a newspaper stand. That'll one day, 14 hours. That'll be tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's coming up here in the next few days? Trinity Prop's got some. R Griddens has got some. A townhouse, got a pub. Let's see, this will be all this week. Barbershop, bodega, modular. All right, nothing too crazy coming up this week. Ooh, Mr. Mojave has a high-rise residential tower finishing up
Oh, nice. It'll be
the
the 17th.
17th.
And then we'll have the boutique the 18th.
Got the oil change center. Yeah, I've got one of the high rises up. I'm gonna look at completing it. So those do look pretty cool.
Ooh,
It's
Dizzy's
gonna be very.
He's got a dojo building, I saw.
Yeah, he's got it sparked up. So mine's not sparked up yet. After I need to get my residence up, so I gotta do that, and then I'm gonna go to my dojo and get it. Oh, we didn't talk about the dojo. I know they did
I
on
was waiting. I didn't want to.
I forgot. I forgot. Let's go.
I was able to start one finally. I got into a dilemma where properties are starting to become a premium. I didn't have a property big enough to build one,
That's
so
crazy.
I had to go on the hunt. And shout out to Ellie Mogul. She hooked me up with a property that I was able to pick up to build that. So I finally got one built. I don't have it sparked up all the way though. I got to wait to free up some optics or some sparklet.
So, well, I picked up the restaurant actually. Actually, I know they're all kind of like redundant. You got luxury restaurant, you got fine dining restaurant. So
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of it's kind of the same, but I actually did think it looked cool. So
This one is cool. It's got the upstairs terrace and stuff, and
yeah, so I picked it up. You can see the seating inside. Um, I thought it was pretty nice. And then the martial arts dojo. Okay, I want your honest, 100% honest thoughts. Here's kind of the side views. Right here, you can kind of see into the dojo. What'd you think of it?
um, I, I think Upland should have consulted with the ninjas to build this and make it look better. Um, I like it. I like the concept. It could have been definitely better.
Okay, it could have been better. However,
It's got the bags. I like the bags. I like the way that it's got the floor layout. It's got some of that detail. I like that.
so to be honest, this is what 95% of martial arts studios and strip malls look like across the US.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the blue and red mats, the like it's just I thought that they nailed kind of the generic martial arts school.
Rex Kwando.
So I go back and forth like, man, do we want realism or do we want because this is pretty realistic.
Mm-hmm.
You go into a strip mall, you see a taekwondo school or whatever, and even a jiu-jitsu academy, and you got the mats, you got some bags, uh, you got your helmets and sparring gear. They got the Olympic chest guards right there.
Got no bobs. You're right, DRT. Dr. Tid.
uh, no bobs, yeah. So anyway, yeah, it was maybe there could have been some chairs for parent seating,
I was thinking that too.
unless they're just out of the vision here. Maybe a front desk counter, like a reception desk, uh, or something. But
Some blood on the mat. I don't know, something.
uh, however, I was super thrilled, super pumped to see it come out, and I I was overall happy about it.
So this is when I went in and purchased mine, it didn't show up for hours. I mean, it showed up at like the end of the day because I was trying to get it up and get it built.
Vulgar Uplanders says get pissed. No, this is the happy show, uh, L Slack. You guys have the sad show. We have the happy show. Just messing. Yeah, overall pretty happy. The fish market. Did you pick up the fish market?
Um, I don't think, I think that was the only one I didn't pick up, to be honest. I got the restaurant and I got the dojo. Yeah, I didn't get the fish market.
I did not either. Um, it just didn't tickle my fancy like it did the martial
Hey,
arts
Elslack.
dojo. And
So when I think of like the fish market like that, I think of more of like an outdoor area, like the old karate and kung fu movies portrayed. It's not something that would be in a strip mall. Well, I guess nowadays it is, but it's just not what I think of. I guess because
I
now it's
guess
different. You go to a grocery store for all that stuff, right?
for what? Oh,
Fish.
you're talking about the fish market.
Yeah, fish market.
Um, yeah, but I've actually been to fish markets that actually look like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um,
They have those in Johnson City.
not in Johnson City.
Oh, okay.
No, not in Johnson City. Um, I don't eat fish in Johnson City. I stay away from all seafood in Johnson City. So, if you had to give the dojo a score 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
mm, I would honestly go probably a 7 or 8.
Okay, I was gonna go 7. As far as you know, your what a martial arts school is now.
Hyde Park Ninja logo on the top of that building, maybe an 8.5.
There you go.
Little redesign, we could have got it to a 10.
Nice. All right, what else happened this week? Miami unlock. Actually,
Oh, when did that happen? I don't think I saw that.
that was Saturday. Yesterday.
Yeah, I was busy Saturday. I did not see that yet.
The UpX packages are sold out. I logged in to see if I was going to get one. I was like 2 hours out from being able to get one, so I just didn't even look back. So a lot more of these have sold, I think, than the last one. There's only 106 left of the City Evolution Deluxe packages, where you get the modular building. I mean, that's a good sign. Almost 500 of those have sold. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Hmm.
I I have not bought a single one of these deluxe packages.
I think I bought one, and I don't even remember where it was. Did we have one in LA? I can't remember. That would have been the one I bought probably.
Yeah, it's just I gotta really pick and choose where I put the USD in these
Yeah.
days.
Yep, for sure.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, and then I guess you got the decor challenge. Oh, Swirly put in a submission.
I just saw that early this morning, actually.
Let's go take a look at it. I think it's got a chance. I think it's got a chance, at least top 10, but all right, guys, I'm sorry. Some of you guys are more dedicated than I am, like Charles FR and stuff. I was like, okay, let's get an eye for Hyde Park. I think I moved like 4 map assets, and I was like, nah, this sucks. It was taking so long. So I just lost my patience for it. Hang on. Where's the ninja prison?
It's in Hyde
That's
Park,
weird.
isn't it?
Yeah. He's trying to get an eye for Hyde Park. This is his submission. What the heck? I think it went up too high. Sorry, guys. Aha. So this
There it is. Yep.
Swirly's submission. I think it has a good shot. I mean, you got some good POV picks that you could get here. He's got a crap ton of ninjas in here. Oh, I just saw the music symbols. That's funny.
Oh, look at that. How did those get in
look,
there?
What's that?
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. I see the flags. I thought they were on the floor. I didn't know how they got under the ninjas.
He's got more ninjas here. He's got like other characters in there. The guards looking over the ninjas. You got the RoboCops over here with the trees. Where are they? Oh, look at this. What? I did not know. Who made this?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Who made this? I have not seen this. This is hilarious. You have a that's awesome. Swirly, did you make these too? It's called Fall Investigation Scene Vanilla.
Nice. Those are pretty cool.
I mean, look at that. And you got the...
Is that an axe sitting next to it? Did somebody get axed to death?
Let's see. That's a shovel,
it's a shovel.
And a wheelbarrow. Look at this cop. He's doing the painting. He's got like a painted face.
That is pretty cool. I love the whole series of cops he did.
Oh,
it's actually one of my favorite series.
Okay, else like that said that he did not make the crime scene. I think that goes perfectly. Look at the pile of bricks, the shovel and wheelbarrow. Like,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's got a shot, Swirly. It's got a shot.
I think so. It was so well assembled right from the get-go.
You got basketball court over here.
Oh, is that a pool table?
Where?
Off of no, the other side. Yeah, look at that ping pong and pool.
Yeah, I mean the pirates aren't totally heartless. They give our ninjas at least some recreation time. While they're locked up in here.
Ninjas are good at ping pong too.
Yes, they are. Nunchuck ping pong.
Mm-hmm.
Swirly's got 2 gold bags.
Yep.
Jeez. All right. Cool stuff. You got the Labans guarding the outside. These are pretty awesome looking. Anyway.
Do you have a picture of the one? So last week on the show, we had Shacklin on, and we did our 4th year anniversary, so we had a great time. And she had given away a map asset, and I think we got to show the front of it, but we didn't get to show the back of it.
Oh.
That was pretty funny. I didn't see it until after the stream. I think Nina had won it, or someone won it, and they were showing it off, and it had like a heart a heart butt or something.
Yeah, I didn't spin it around on stream. Let's see. Ha. And then when I spun it around, it had like the heart butt.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny. I didn't see it till later. Yeah, that was awesome. Super cool.
Yeah, that was the first time I seen that one too. It was last week on the stream. I didn't know she had those made. Those were pretty cool looking.
And then lastly, Uppipedia. Uppipedia is actually a button in game. You can go there now. So there are 2,407 unique uppies, 18,737 mints. No uppies have been claimed yet, and no uppies have been merged yet. All right, SC, thoughts on uppies? It's been the topic of the week. I know everybody.
I just want to know when they're coming. Has there been any speculation on when they're coming? It so far seems like a fairly easy process on how they're going to work. You know, basically, if you have like two level ones, you mate them, and then they get another, or not mate them, you burn them. You burn the uppies, and then it gives you like a next level uppie, basically, right? Is how it's going to work. So I think that I've seen that mechanic in other things. I think other games, so it's pretty common mechanic. I think.
Yeah, you're gonna want to combine two level ones to get a level two, and so on. And so this is kind of looking at the progression. You get 10 different levels, and then you have the I'm forgetting the name of the 11th level. Iconic. The
Yeah,
iconic level, I think. So we're gonna start out with all these little babies, and then looking at this at a bigger picture, I like this. I think this is going to draw in a different crowd. Um, People like collecting. You're going to have some level ones that you don't burn, right? Because eventually those will be maybe collectible or scarce, right? To have a certain level one or something like that. I think it's going to
mm-hmm.
be really interesting to see how all that plays out over time. Um, yeah, the first uppies are going to be sold USD
Yep.
with an Upix sweetener. I personally, my opinion is next season we're gonna have our first sale of uppies.
Yeah, and that'd be a gamified task, right? To have an uppie.
I don't think I don't think so the
No.
first time. I could be totally wrong, but um, I think that they just are gonna get them out into the wild,
Mm-hmm.
let the market do its thing. Um,
So I think the reason I said mating before is because it was on my mind. Was so let's say you have like a
mating is on
level.
your mind.
Well, I mean, with uppies, I was thinking about this the other day, and so when you have, let's say you have like a level 5 uppie, so or whatever the adult version of the uppie is, could you take a level 5 and another level 5 and mate them, and then they make a level 1 uppie? So it like creates, you know what I mean? So like maybe you take your level 5 and level 5 and you stake Upix on them or Sparklet, and it gives you a baby. Is
So
that,
that I
I
mean,
mean, is that too crazy out there? Or
I don't think that that's crazy. What I like about the merging is it's basically a burn mechanic, and so you're creating rarity and scarcity over time versus creating more over time.
mm-hmm.
And so as a collector and getting something more rare, so maybe it would be like a that would be like a different. you'd have to have like mating uppies, like just for that purpose to create
Mm-hmm.
more level ones and then stuff like that. So, uh, yeah, yeah, you'd be like breeding.
Yeah.
Which did anybody follow CryptoZoo? That scam that Logan Paul did?
No, not really. Not too much. I mean, I
So,
heard about it obviously when we did the podcast years back on the Pauls, but
it sounds like CryptoZoo, um, where you had like the eggs and then you had to like you had to like I don't know, breed two things, get an egg, and the egg hatched over time or something. I can't remember,
hmm.
but it ended up being a big scam. I
Oh,
followed it.
Chun, that's a great idea. They should give one out with the season pass. When you purchase the season pass, that you get an uppie. That would
Ooh.
be kind of cool. That would be
You
a
know what I would?
total over deliver. Upland, if you're listening, this is a total over deliver.
Well, yeah. Then the pass is $24.99 because that's what they're gonna. I mean, uh,
Then it wouldn't be an
that's
over deliver. If it was the same
no,
price and we just got one, you didn't know anything
but
about it. It just showed up.
Upland knows that they have a money grab right here. They're gonna sell out instantly, and they have to keep the lights on. I mean, they that would be cool. I'm not saying it wouldn't be cool, but it would not help the pockets. Um,
It doesn't have to be a super valuable uppie though. It can just be like a, I don't know, just a basic uppie. It would be a total over deliver.
maybe once the market is there's a lot more uppies out in the market, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But for these initial releases, they're gonna make money off these for sure. You know what I would be okay with? Like if you are like a visitor or an uplander, you have a one-time opportunity uh as like a startup package where you get a cart, a block explorer, and an uppie and some property.
Mm-hmm.
It's $100 or whatever. It's $50, $100, and it's like an Upland starter kit, right? You have like a one-time purchase capability, where it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be good for new players. And then maybe as you buy the starter package, and then as the things appear up on your screen, let's say a cart appears up on your screen, is
Mm-hmm.
that it comes with a quick tutorial on how to use the cart and how to race and where to race and all that.
Yeah.
And then the uppie pops up and it tells you here's where your uppies go and here's how you use the uppies. Maybe it comes with like a couple hundred sparklet too, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
sparklet. So like everything in game Upland, I think that's a great idea. Get a starter package. Boom, they get everything and it comes with a tutorial on how to use everything in the game. Uh, Bam, done. One stop shop. They learn all about the game. It'll take
Yep.
them probably 10 minutes to get through that, and then and you get USD up front. Which brings me to a point, SC. There's a lot of people say, man, things are expensive, and like new players, um, it's hard for new players to get in, which I agree, and I think things there 1000% needs to be help on the new player end. Um, Thank you, Chian. Uh, the coffee just kicked in, and boom. Uh, Good idea to start rolling. I've only got like one good idea a day, so the rest will be bad. Where was I? USD. So
uh,
1,000%. Like the onboarding of new players, it needs help. Okay. And it is difficult for people to get in the game. So with that gap needs to be bridged.
mm-hmm.
But once the people are in, okay, this is my opinion. This is a big boy, big girl game. An adult game. Um, Everybody playing this game has put in quite a bit of USD. It's a game that just requires money. And, you know, um, I think that that's okay. I think we all like playing the game. We have to be adults and pick and choose where our money goes and how much we put in. And
Mm-hmm.
but this is a game for people with um, discretionary income, right? Like extra income. So
Yep.
that's what this game is for. And on a side note is I know quite a few players that put very small amounts of USD in, have smaller accounts, and they love it. They love the community. They love playing. They might only finish a property every 2, 3, 4 months or whatever, and um, but they get a block explorer. They like hanging out with the community, and they're totally happy playing the game with putting very little USD in. And then there's other people that have lots of USD to put in, um, and you can progress a little faster. It's just how you want to play the game and what your resources are. But I don't think that it's that bad. Um, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It seems like some other people, but
Yeah,
that's just my two
I'm the
cents.
same. It's a big kids game. It's an adult game, and if you don't want to play the adult game, there's games like what Roblox and some of the other ones that the kids play are a lot of fun too. This one you just have the capability and the option to create things, sell things, make a little money, have fun. You get to build with who you want to build. Network with who you want to, and there's a place for everybody. And with I found for myself personally, and we've been talking about this for, I guess, like 2 years ago. We said this point was going to come, and we're already here. Is you can't really keep up with everything in the game. It's very difficult to do that. So I think everybody needs to like pick and choose the things that they want to do, and do the things that are fun for you. If you're into one thing, if you're into racing, go crazy with racing. If you're into the property, the building contest, for the best looking property. I feel personally for myself, it's I can't do everything, so I just focus on the things that I want to focus on,
Well,
and don't
and
don't obviously put more money than you can afford into a game. Work with the resources you have available, and build at your pace. It's no different than real life, right?
yeah, and I'm looking at some data right here, um, that there's a lot of people putting $100 to $200 a month in
Mm-hmm.
on Roblox and Call of Duty.
Well, that's the other
Um,
thing too. Is those games? I mean, there's a lot of money spent, whether it's on items or skins or different things, and so it's the same with all the other games, right?
yeah, now your average, is lower. Like the average in Roblox is like $25 a month, being put into Roblox. But that's more than some people put into Upland.
Yeah.
Um,
And with
you
that
know,
$25 that you're putting into Roblox, can you sell assets? Can you do things? Can you build stuff? Can you earn interest? I mean, I don't play Roblox, so I don't know, but I don't think you can do that.
yeah, I don't think so. Um, so yes, it is difficult. The bridge that onboarding of new players needs to get smoother. The knowledge needs to be given to them quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but man, give them that uppie, give them that cart, give them that structure ornament to get them, like, oh man, this is cool. Um, you get them hooked, just like we got hooked,
Mm-hmm.
and you know,
And there's always
and
going to be
then
different level players. I mean, you look at like Dizzy, a huge player, got all kinds of stuff going on in Upland. You look at someone like the Big A, has got an enormous amount in Upland, and those guys are sitting at the what $1 billion or billion UPX range, and we've got our piddly little accounts here at 40 million, whatever
well,
it is, and
it's
there's a
all
big
in
difference.
comparison.
It is, but we can play and we have a lot of fun with it. You don't have to have that $1 billion UPX account, to have fun with the game. I don't think it's all what you make of it.
I look at like Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
I have a deck I've played like twice. Um, I'm a dabbler. I think s- you have people that look at cards like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon cards as total investments. They invest in the cards, they flip them, they sell them, they hold them, they increase their value, uh, they research them. And then you have
Mm,
people that just like collecting and they spend money on collecting cards. They like it. They have no interest in, you know, selling and stuff like that. You have people that play the game, you put that, and I think Upland is the same. You have people that look at Upland as 100% an investment. That's fine. Um, you have people that look at it as I just like playing this fun game. It's a nice escape from the stresses of the day and reality and stuff. Uh, and then you have people that are a combination of both. I look at it as both. I do want to I do want things to go up in value. I do flip some stuff. Um, I try to do that, and then I also, man, I am loving building up Hyde Park.
mm-hmm.
I have made some not good. What's the best way to put it? I've spent a lot more UpX than USD on things on properties in Hyde Park that because I want the ability
Yeah.
to build in there.
Yep.
So because and with zero, I don't know. I'm not looking at flipping them, or I want to hold them. I want to have them. I want to play the game.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
so I don't know. The debate goes on and on. I just think everybody needs to be okay with both and understand that people are going to play it different.
Yeah, June Magic the Gathering is a major suck. I was playing that game back in the 90s when it first came out, and I've been playing it not as actively anymore, but I was buying cards forever. Every time there was a new set that came out, and unless you're playing in tournaments, you're not getting any return on the cards that you're buying really, unless you're getting good cards and you're holding them for years and able to sell them. I guess you could do all right, but it was definitely a big investment for a game. At the end of the day, I didn't expect to get anything out of it except for fun with friends, and Upland's kind of the same, but I've I've put more into, well, I don't know if I have or not. I think I put more money into Upland than I did in Magic over the last 30 years plus or whatever it's been. But I've also gotten more return out of Upland as a whole, not only with fun, but just assets and selling things. So it's been a lot of fun, and building up the economy within Hyde Park itself.
And I think it's going to really pay off. I think when troves come and stuff like that, there's going to be a ton of troves in Hyde Park and sends and stuff. I think it's going to be really cool to see how that plays out. I'm looking at Boyd Ernst's comment, owning a percentage of your property to get them into a neighborhood for newer players. Um, I think what you're saying, Boyd Ern, if I'm correct, is that yes, so new players come in, we want properties available to be able to give us rewards or
Mm-hmm.
because it is going to get expensive, and we we do want to lure people like we're luring the uppies,
Yep.
uh, to Hyde Park to want to build in there and join the community. So, um, yeah, we have lots of properties that are reserved for that.
What is that?
Um,
Trying to bring all the milkshakes to the yard, or luring in the milkshakes.
yeah, I think it was on the Upland After Dark show.
Mm-hmm.
They were either that or I don't know. I can't remember. I think it was there. Maybe it was meant to be.
I think it might have been
Uh,
meant to be actually.
they're talking about luring the uppies. It's like we're trying to lure kids to our neighborhood. It just sounds bad when you explain it that way.
I think it is meant to be. They're luring them into the neighborhood and picking them up in Puppet's
In
van.
vans. Oh, I was gonna say meant to be. I put some killer comments in there that I think got didn't get noticed. Yeah, I was saying we need an ice cream truck uh in Upland to lure the uppies into your
It could be
neighborhood.
like that movie, like what was that movie? We were talking about this about a month ago. Not Road Trip, Old School, Old School. When they took the van out and they were like grabbing up all the recruits for the fraternity.
Yes.
We could have Puppet
Yeah.
out there with Marty, and Marty sneaks out of the back of the van and just snatches Uppies up. How funny would that be?
Come here, little kids. Little uppies? Want some ice cream? Want to talk to the puppet? Oh gosh.
That's too funny.
I'm just messing, City. It's all good. I was just dying laughing on my own.
Yeah, Marty's slacking over
house.
there. Yeah, my boy Blue. That's exactly who I was thinking of. That was one of my favorite scenes when they snatched him off of that the bus. I think it was the bus bench that they were sitting on.
Yes.
Uppy snatching.
I haven't watched that movie in forever. I need to go back and watch that again. I did love that movie.
Is that a real movie? Uppy snatching?
No, I
You're
thought we were
thinking
still in
Body
old school.
Snatchers.
I thought we were-
old
I thought
school.
we were-
Yeah, old
I
school.
thought we were still in old school.
I was thinking of Invasion of Body Snatchers or something from the old days.
Oh, I
I
missed
don't know
that.
if anybody
Yeah, yeah.
remembers that show. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I think it was something like that.
Well, here, let's keep it light and fun here for a little.
We
got a
got to
little
do
more
some
time.
giveaways because it is getting very close to game time, and I've
Wait,
got
what time is your game today?
in 22 minutes,
Oh, you are.
and
the
I've still
1
got
o'clock
food
game.
to cook.
Okay, I didn't. I thought
I
you were the later
prepared all
game.
of my food last night, but I've still got to do the prep work for it.
I gotcha. Okay, I thought you were the later game. Sorry.
No, that's yeah, Ant-Man. Old School was a great movie. That was so funny. And when they were doing they had the cinder blocks tied to them. That cinder block went through the manhole cover. That was great. That poor guy.
Dr. Tid says Invasions of the Body Snatchers, 1978.
Yeah, that was the one, right? That might be in the 70s. I don't even know. Was that in the 70s, Dr. Tid? I know you're closer to my age bracket.
T-Wilk in our van down by the river.
Yep. I was all thrown off last week when I jumped in to the puppet stream in City Pigeon, meant to be, when I jumped in there after work. I didn't know who was on the stream because I didn't recognize Puppet. He wasn't in the van. He was like in a room. So I was all thrown off.
Ugh. All right, let's give away some Uppics.
All
Which,
right,
by
we'll
the
give
way,
away some Uppics.
I sent out
Okay,
the
78.
Uppics.
I thought that was in the 70s. For some reason, when I see the name of that movie, I right away think of Todd Rundgren. Did he have music in that movie or something? I don't know why that happens to come to mind.
I am no help to you there.
I should know that, but my wife would probably know. She's the musical wizard.
All right, we're gonna give away 10K Uppics to 3 different viewers today.
Vulgar, it's hashtag cook. You must be half asleep still. We told you that like 3 times. In chat, though. He's probably not reading the chat. He's probably listening.
He's probably driving.
Yeah.
I won 10K from Wolf Warner on their show
I saw that.
the other night, in which I owed him for UFC, so it was a wash. It worked out good.
There he is. All right, Vulgar's in there now. We can spin the wheel. All right. Okay, we're going to do the first spin wheel, and the winner is... Ooh, Dr. Tid.
Dr. Tid, congratulations.
And Dr. Tid, before I don't forget, I did get your invite, and I did get connected, so I'll catch up with you on that. I got to get into there. I just have been slammed busy this last week at the academies. It's been nuts. All right, the second winner is Guntasso.
Tasso's been winning.
Is that 3 in a row for him?
He didn't win last week, but I think the week before he did.
Okay.
Wolf Warner just got timed out. What word did he say?
I don't know. Must have been something to do with the Jags or Bears or Jaguar, something like that. All right, let's see. The next winner is Maui.
Hey, Maui winning.
Maui's been on a little bit of a cold streak, actually.
You know, next week, let's do a number thingy race. We got
We
like
will.
once a
We
month.
could do that.
No, once a month we gotta do like a number thingy race. Awesome. You got anything else to give away today?
Patriots.
I know.
Actually, Patriots is not on there this week.
I know you're UPX poor right now. SC, I think.
I know. I had that
Oh,
blunder last season, and that killed my UPX earnings.
real quick before you go, let's make sure you're gonna get your at least your 14.7.
I am.
Let's make
I should be good. I've only missed one thing, and it was the thing that you saved me the travel from the hunts, the competitive treasure hunts.
Yep. Ooh, I need to visit 5 cities today
Oh, I haven't done that yet. We have to do that too?
by Tuesday.
Okay, I got to do that today then, or I'm going to forget because I'm going to be slam busy.
But to be honest, I just looked you up. You are at 14.7%. So.
Oh, I'm going to take the rest of the month off. No, I want to try to just kind of get consistent with them, getting the different challenge tasks.
Yeah. All right, and agency, I might be in touch here in the next few days, see what I need. So
All right, so we have 4 days. I've got to get 51 uppies in 4 days.
I think it was like 29. I think you need like 28 or 29 uppies.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to work on that.
Maybe you can rent some out.
Yeah.
Maybe write out some IOUs. So.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
have to
good
do
luck.
that.
Good luck to your Bills today. I hope they do better than my Packers, which sucked. They didn't suck. They played well
They played
until
well the
later.
first half. They just, they like the Bills do a lot this year. They play one half and not the other. And man, you got to play all 4 quarters, especially in the NFL. Man, the talent out there is incredible. And so I don't know. You see games like that where a team falls apart so bad, and the bells and whistles are going off. Vegas, Vegas, Vegas.
I,
I
uh,
don't know.
yeah, 2 crazy comebacks from the Bears. Like 2 crazy comebacks from the
Yeah,
Bears within the same month. What's going on?
yeah. They were both close games.
I don't know that
Well,
it was the.
maybe this is good for next year because I know we are trying to maybe possibly do a Green Bay Chicago game up in Lambeau, and wouldn't that'd be great if like next year Green Bay wins them all.
That would be good.
That would be good. So
That would be good. I'd
that
be. I'm already looking forward to that.
yeah, we got to reach out to some Wisconsin fans and see if we can get some tickets for that game. Maybe we can get hooked up with the box for the Ninjas.
Oh, you got a contact?
No, not yet, but I'm going to work on it. That would be so cool. I've never been to Lambeau Field, and that's always been on my bucket list to go
Same
to
here.
that stadium. And yes, I would love that. Would be a really great game to go to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I might even wear actually, I would probably wear a Parsons jersey. Did I tell you I got a Parsons jersey for Christmas?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, I've got it. I think I have it right here. Hold on. I gotta see if I can do this without breaking stuff.
Oh, did you take your shot?
I've got it here poured. That's what I don't want to spill. A spilled shot would definitely be a loss, right? So
Oh
this
yeah,
is
that would
my
mess the whole day up.
Parsons.
Nice.
Do you know which team that's for?
No.
Penn State.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
yeah, I hate that he was hurt for the end of the year. That bummed. All right, well, I'm going to do my good luck for the Bills and the booby shot glass, and
Cheers.
make sure to save some for next week.
Thanks, Chion. We always forget to say it. Guys, hit the like and share the love. Go Bills today. Good luck. Hope they do better than Packers. And thanks
What's
everybody
your
for
what's
tuning.
your outlook for the Super Bowl? Who do you thinking?
Broncos, Seahawks.
Really, Broncos? I don't think the Broncos are going to make it through the AFC. I think there's between the Bills, Houston, Jackson. I mean, there's so many good teams. I think they're going to get knocked out next week by whoever they play. We'll see. Seattle looks tough. Seattle looks really tough.
Who are they playing next week? Come on now.
Which game? Denver?
I'm trying. Yeah, who do they play next week? Or
Well, it's going to depend on who wins. If the Chargers win against New England, which I actually picked, if the Chargers win that game, they play Denver. If the Bills win today, Chargers lose, I think we play Houston. Or no, we play Denver. I think we play Denver, actually. Yeah, Twilk, Seahawks are strong, man. I think I picked in my bracket Seahawks and Bills, I believe.
Seahawks and Bills. That's a possibility as well. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yep.
It's a weird year.
Cowboys, are the Cowboys in there? No, I know they're
No,
not. I'm actually watching the game today with a Cowboys fan.
Vulgar is just wishful thinking. He's dreaming.
My daughter's boyfriend is a huge Cowboys fan.
Oof.
Huge Penn State fan too, so we love him. But yeah, we're watching the game together. My daughter actually had to go back to school today. She's not even watching the game with us, and I'm making like one of her favorite dishes.
Nice.
So she's not happy with me right now because she's missing it.
Oh, she's not okay.
No.
She's not gonna get it.
Yeah, she was going to stay a little bit longer and miss a couple things if we got tickets for the game, but that didn't come through, unfortunately. So, Wolf, yeah, the field is wide open. There's some really good teams. I do got to tell you, the Houston scares the crap out of me. That defense is insane. Jaguars too they're really hot right now. But I know a lot of people were picking Denver for the AFC. I don't feel like they're going to be there. I think they're going to get knocked out in their first game. Next year, the Raiders will be there.
Essie, you got food to cook.
I know. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't got a text yet. So, but all right. Well, everybody have a great weekend. I still have schedules to do. A football game. I got to go cook. It's going to be busy. I need to get a secretary. Oh man. All right. Well, we've got. I felt like there was something else going on. Oh, I think I'm going to be doing a special podcast this week. I'll let you guys know in the Discord, a Gen X one that I was invited to. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. It's like all Gen X stuff. It'd be pretty cool with Gen X Jono. So I'm looking forward to that. Have a little bit of fun.
Excellent. Do you have a date on that?
Tomorrow, maybe.
Oh,
I think I'm waiting to hear back. It's going to be tomorrow or next week. And then, oh man, don't forget to join us next week. We have a very special guest coming on next week. And then the following week on the 25th, we have a very special birthday friend coming on as well. So we'll keep you guys posted throughout the week. And it's going to be a really, really great time, good fun time. So we're looking forward to that.
Awesome, definitely.
So, all right. Well, I'm off to cook. So everybody have a great weekend. Go Bills and go any team that you guys are cheering for, as long as they're not playing the Bills.
Later, guys.
All right. Later.